post-game show, concluding 9-0. Coach, how do you evaluate the success of the team's performance tonight, taking care of Mendez's one-game elimination here at Steve Kostler Field tonight?
Yeah, a little bit better job on the process. Still walked 2 or 3 there in the first couple innings, but Ayden made an adjustment. Was proud of him for the way that he did that. Trying to go back through it in my head. Definitely threw his fastball for a strike a little bit better those last couple innings. I'm glad we got to go. Those guys got to get out there. Christian, for example, had a really good bullpen yesterday, so I wanted to get him back out there. Made some adjustments in what we had been trying to do. Same with Lucas. Lucas, we know he just had a rough outing last time, but we'll get him back on the horse and get him back out there. But we've got a lot of kids that need to pitch. We got a lot of kids to go through a 3-game series. People throughout the year have to understand that we're trying to pitch as many guys as we can pitch and be prepared for a 3-game series. So we're going to come back out here at 9 o'clock tomorrow morning and put white on and gray on and play a game. And we're going to compete against each other and simulate a 3-game series. So anybody wants to come out in the morning at 9 o'clock and watch us compete, we'll be here. So
now taking us to next week for round 2 in your first postseason win as a Robstown Con Picker baseball head coach. How does that feel?
Feels great. Obviously for the community, people came out to watch. I appreciate that. Kids appreciate it. Going into, I hate to say this kind of stuff, but it'll be Sweeney or Rockport. But if it's Sweeney, that's a long trip, so we'll try and find somewhere in the middle. May end up playing here again. I would love to play here. The hardest part is just the traveling when you play somebody far away. But excited. I don't always look it because it's a stressful time of year and you're trying to do different things, but trying to stay focused on what we need to do each and every day to compete.
Well, congratulations tonight. Obviously, the tension behind the scenes was intense, especially every time you have a 1-game elimination.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, we practiced really hard this week. I mean, we didn't, a lot of people say, oh, you kick back a little. No, we went hard. I get it. I'm a little crazy anyway, but we're trying to get after it. We're trying to compete. We want to win. And you win by doing the things right. So we did a lot of up downs this week, making sure that we were prepared to show up here in the first inning and compete.
So take us to your thought process. If Sweeney loses game 2 and then forces game 3, what's your thought process there as far as coin toss?
Oh yeah, so I would imagine Sweeney would want to play a 3-game series. We're going to go watch those guys. They play in Rockport tomorrow at 2. So we're going to go watch those guys tomorrow, and we may have an answer tomorrow night. But I've already spoken to a couple people from Sweeney and a couple people from Rockport that have to deal with all that and have a pretty good idea what we're going to do. But I hate to say it, and then it changed to something else. But have a pretty good idea of what we're going to try and do. But, of course, you never know. I've seen baseball. I've seen really crazy things happen. So,
well, congratulations tonight, sir. On to round 2. Congratulations.
All right, thank you. Go Red. Thanks for everybody coming out.
Continuing our post-game show, we have the starter for tonight, number 13, Ayden Aguilar, and he gets his first playoff win as a freshman. How do you feel, sir, tonight?
First off, foremost, I want to thank my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ for giving me this opportunity to come here and pitch in a playoff game. I was a little nervous about the first inning. I got through it, and I came through.
What is your thought process? Do you pray a lot before the game starts? What is your routine coming into a game like this that was a 1-game elimination?
Well, my routine is I get Lifesaver gummies and a C4 before every game, and that's just my routine. And then, yes, I do pray before the game. I do thank my Lord and Savior.
Well, that's an interesting scenario there, sir. Yes, sir. Now, take us to what your thought process is going into next week, going to round 2 of the postseason. It's either going to be Sweeney or Rockport.
No matter who we get, we're going to go out there and compete like we did. And we hit the ball pretty well today, and we played great defense, so we want to carry that to the next round.
All right, congratulations.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Continuing the post-game show, I have the relief pitcher coming in, number 15, Christian Moreno, who was able to shut the door on the Gators. How do you feel?
I feel pretty good. My stuff felt good today. I felt pretty live.
Take us your thought process on this scenario like this. Bringing you in the 7th inning, even though you had a 9-0 lead, you were able to bring in the stuff.
Yes, sir. I just came in and did what I had to do and just shut the door down.
So what's your thought process now going to round 2, potentially either facing Sweeney or Rockport? What are your thoughts there?
I feel pretty good. We've been going with Sweeney, and we're doing all the scouting for Sweeney, and we know Sweeney has a good ball club, but we're going to come out there and just go out and do what Raps on Baseball is really about.
Congratulations on the effort tonight. Great job.
Thank you, Aaron.
And continuing our post-game show, I have number 1, third baseman Christian Barrera, who was responsible for that rally there for the Cotton Pickers with that screaming double down the left field line. Congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
That at-bat, what did you see? A fastball inside? Walk us through that at-bat.
Well, my first at-bat, he was spinning a lot of curveballs at me, so I was honestly just waiting for the straight one, and I got it my second at-bat. Took advantage of it.
Now take us through your thought process for round 2 of the postseason. It's either going to be Sweeney or Rockport Fulton. What's your viewpoint here?
We got to compete either way. It doesn't matter who our opponent is. We just got to battle and try to get the win.
Congratulations on tonight, and good luck in round 2.
Thank you, sir. Go Red.